Mason, the leader of a top-tier crew of thieves, lives in the world of high-stakes heists, where trust is a luxury and betrayal is a constant threat. His world is one where every decision could mean the difference between life and death and freedom and imprisonment. With a star-studded cast that includes Kristin and Lukas Haas, and Cash Out, promise to keep you on the edge of your seat and questioning who can be trusted and who will ultimately cash out. Cash Out is a riveting action thriller that was released in 2024, directed by the talented Randall Emmett, and the film takes the audience on a suspenseful journey that is both thrilling and captivating. Cash Out is an action thriller film that promises a thrilling bank heist, but falls short in delivering the suspense and excitement one would expect from such a premise. The film is directed by boasts a star-studded cast, including John Travolta, Kristin, Lukas Haas, and Quavo. The plot centers around Mason, a professional thief played by John Travolta, who teams up with his brother Sean, portrayed by Lukas Haas, to pull off their biggest heist yet. However, their plan to rob a bank and access a safety deposit box containing information leading to $6 million in cryptocurrency does not go as planned, and leaving them trapped inside the bank and surrounded by law enforcement. Adding to the tension is Mason's ex-lover and former group member, and Amelia, played by Kristin. Amelia is now an FBI agent and the lead negotiator for the law enforcement team surrounding the bank. The past relationship between Mason and Amelia adds a layer of complexity to the plot, but the lack of clarity about their feelings for each other and their awkward chemistry detracts from the overall impact of their dynamic. The rest of the crew includes Anton and a friendly character who watches over the hostages, and Hector, who insults the hostages, and Link, a hacker. These characters, and along with Mason and Sean, an attempt to untangle the mysteries related to the safety deposit box, while also dealing with the bank manager, Georgios. One of the big things that the movie is all about is betrayal and trust. The story is all about these characters who are always caught in situations where they have to decide between being loyal or doing what's best for themselves. The theme of betrayal isn't just about their personal relationships, it also goes into their professional lives. The movie shows how trust, once broken, can lead to a bunch of crazy stuff that can totally change lives forever. Another big deal in the movie is justice. The characters in the movie are always thinking about what's right and what's wrong, you know? The movie makes you think about justice and whether the law really serves it, or if it's just something people think differently. It's a thought-provoking movie that gets you thinking. The movie also talks about friendship, you know? It really captures the ups and downs of friendships and the sacrifices we make for our friends, and how these relationships keep going even when things get tough. So like the characters in the movie have really strong bonds, and it's their friendships that often influence what they do and decide. Cash Out also has some cool and cultural stuff. It kind of brings attention to social issues and makes you think about them. The movie doesn't hold back when it comes to showing how society can be harsh and how there are big differences. It's also about cultural norms and expectations, and it's like asking the audience to question those accepted norms. The movie was a big hit because the cast was amazing and the director had his cool style. The acting in the movie is really good. John Travolta totally nails it as Mason Goddard, bringing some serious power and complexity to his character. He totally nails the role of a pro thief. It's so convincing and compelling. Kristin, Lukas Haas, and Quavo also do really well, adding layers to their characters and making the overall story even better. The camaraderie among the cast is so obvious. The way the characters interact makes it feel real and gets the audience hooked on their journey. The relationships between the characters are really well developed and make the movie feel more emotional. The director did some really cool stuff in Cash Out. The way the story is told is really good and keeps the audience hooked throughout the movie. The director totally nails it by keeping a good balance between action and drama. They make sure the movie isn't just about crazy action scenes, but also about the characters and their struggles. The way they used cinematography and visuals in the movie is super important. The movie looks awesome because they used lighting, camera angles, and shot compositions really well. The action scenes are super well choreographed and look absolutely stunning, making the movie even more thrilling. The music and sound design in Cash Out are super important in keeping the movie's mood and vibe going. The background score totally adds to the story, making it more intense and adding a lot of emotions during the intense scenes. Cash Out 2024 is a cool visual that shows how awesome cinematography can be in telling stories. The movie's visuals are super important in making the story better and getting the audience hooked. The cinematography is done by Alejandro Lanladi and is really top-notch. The camera work is super cool and makes the scenes way more interesting. The colors are picked really carefully to show the feelings and vibes of the scenes. The lighting is used really well to make the characters and their surroundings stand out. The visual effects, especially in the action scenes, are super impressive and really amp up the excitement of the movie. The set design and location choices in Cash Out are pretty cool. The movie was filmed in Columbus and Georgia, and the setting really adds a unique touch to the story. The sets are super carefully designed to show the character's world and make the movie feel more real. Cash Out is super appealing, dude. The way cinematography and color lighting work together to create visual effects, set design, and location choices makes the movie look super awesome. The way the movie looks not only makes the story better, but also makes it a memorable viewing experience. The soundtracks of Cash Out 2024 are super important in making the whole movie experience even better. The original soundtrack is really well made and totally matches the movie's vibe and speed. The music is carefully selected for each scene, embracing the narrative and intensifying the emotional impact of important moments. The sound effects are super impactful, especially during the action sequences, and making the thrill and suspense even more intense. There are a bunch of awesome musical moments in the movie that really stick with the audience. Cash Out 2024 has had a mixed impact on audiences. The movie's emotional impact varies, and with some viewers appreciating the performances and storyline, and while others find it lacking in depth and originality. The audience engagement seems to be divided, and with some viewers finding the movie engaging and others feeling it falls short of expectations. The movie does not appear to have significant cultural or societal significance, and as it primarily focuses on the heist and the characters involved. In terms of box office performance and audience ratings, Cash Out 2024 has received mixed reviews. The movie has a less than average IMDb audience rating 4.7 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes, and the movie has a rating of 24% based on 17 critics' reviews, and indicating that the movie did not resonate well with the majority of critics. In conclusion, Cash Out 2024 is a movie with several strengths, but also noticeable weaknesses. The performances of the cast, particularly John Travolta, and the movie's visual aspects are its main strengths. However, the movie's plot and character development are areas where it falls short. As a final verdict, Cash Out 2024 might appeal to viewers who enjoy action films and who are fans of the cast members. However, viewers seeking a deeply engaging plot and character development might find it lacking. It's recommended for a one-time watch for its performances and visual appeal. In terms of personal reflections, Cash Out 2024 serves as a reminder of the importance of a well-developed plot and characters in creating a memorable movie. And that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel to watch the latest and exclusive movie reviews. If you have any requests, thoughts, or recommendations for movie reviews, just drop them below in the comments section, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.